Silent Hill 2 Remake is a work of art, one of the best games this gen of gaming has to offer even. From the characters to the atmosphere, it's a beautiful masterpiece that I think at least every gamer should play once. As someone who wasn't into Silent Hill too much before this game, after playing it for the first time led me into a whole Silent Hill rabbit hole. I got this game for my birthday from a buddy of mine and grinded it out to the end. The game was so good it genuinely had brought me to tears. After playing, I instantly got hooked on the series. I got into watching gameplay on Silent Hill 3, I played Silent Hill F, and some of the characters in this series began to be some of my most favorited there is. In this video, I'm going to be giving you guys a quick rundown on what the game is basically about. Silent Hill 2 surrounds our protagonist James Sunderland, who mysteriously gets a letter from his wife, Mary, who is stated later in the story to had passed away 3 years ago. In the letter, he is told to go back to their special place, which leads him back to Silent Hill. He slowly starts realizing there's something off about Silent Hill, and creepy creatures lurk around almost every corner. James goes through a series of events to get to where he needs to be, only to not find Mary, but someone who looks almost identical to her, named Maria. Together, the two go through many obstacles together, having to go through an abandoned hospital and through the quote-unquote other world together. The game suddenly shifts when Maria is killed off by Pyramid Head in a sequence, and the mood just shifts. Maria returns later in the game, but she's different. James is genuinely losing his mind, and he slowly starts realizing that through the game. I didn't mention them earlier, but there's also this fairly overweight guy named Eddie at Silent Hill as well, who becomes an antagonist as you progress, a little girl named Laura, and a woman named Angela, which you come across at the beginning of the game. Honestly, if you're a sucker for horror, I'd say this is a really good game to get into. There's so many different aspects of horror in this game, it just blows my mind. The game isn't just jump scare horror, it's also very psychological horror as well. As James continues to fend off through Silent Hill, he finds out that he himself murdered his wife. Let me break it down to you why. James Sunderland's wife, Mary Shepard Sunderland, suffered from an unnamed terminal illness. The game never reveals the exact disease, only referring to it as that damn disease. It caused severe physical deterioration and left her bedridden for years before her death. During those years, Mary had verbally abused James and the two hadn't had physical connection for a very long time. It left a strain on James, and he snapped and smothered Mary with a pillow in her sleep just a few days before he went to Silent Hill. There are even theories that Mary's corpse was in the back of the car he drove to Silent Hill. One of the craziest parts about this whole game is that Maria was just a figment of James' imagination made up by Silent Hill. Maria's character design was made to represent James Sunderland's sexual desires for Mary, and it really is just a mind-blowing concept. Not just that, but Pyramid Head is also a character created by James' sexual desires and guilt he felt. James Sunderland is one of my favorite gaming protagonists out there in gaming history now. I'm so happy to have been able to play this game when I did, because it's such a good memory of mine now. Not only that, but I love Silent Hill. I used to be a strict Resident Evil fan and thought Silent Hill was kind of stupid, but now that I've played both, I realize that Silent Hill isn't actually that bad. It's actually phenomenal as well. If you're thinking about getting into Silent Hill, I'd say go for it. This game was so much fun and makes it to one of my favorite story games of all time. If you love any form of horror, and storytelling even, this game is definitely for you. The whole series is even. I'm so excited for a Silent Hill 3 remake now that we can see what they can do. I know this video wasn't too long, but it was mainly just meant to be a brief summary for you guys, and I hope you enjoyed it. Much love to you all, and I'll see you guys in the next video.